and gentlemen. Last week you saw Thunderdome 3 right here on the program, and as you can see, things got out of control, things got bloody, things got violent really quick as all 10 men, the two teams, went inside the Thunderdome to settle the score between AJ Frost and the Big Nasty, and you can see Big Donnie just covered in blood there as Martin Moore chokes him, but the ending came with that fork being jabbed into the forehead and the eye of AJ Frost. He had to receive medical attention. Go back and check out the Thunderdome. Repercussions from that are going to be coming up. But also just 2 weeks ago, we saw the dastardly Golden Gladiator number 2 turn his back on his so-called best friend, Johnny Ryder, inside the steel cage and cost him his legendary, his record-setting NAWA Heavyweight Championship title reign. As you can see, Austin Steele coming inside the cage, and Gladiator number 2 and Mike Vaughn inflicting the damage, and Austin Steele puts his foot on top of Johnny Ryder and becomes the new NAWA Heavyweight Champion. We're going to hear from the new champion right now.
All right, Johnny Ryder, 640 days, you was the champion. 640 long days. But guess what, buddy? You didn't want to be my best friend? You don't want to be my best friend? So I brought my other best friends. Why? You don't want to be my best friend? We got all the gold, buddy. You got your belt. Look at your champion. Awesome. Austin Steele is the NAWA Heavyweight Champion. We finally rode her wrong. Mike Vaughn, he's with us now, Palace of Pain.
Palace of Pain? Yeah, baby. We finally ended the reign of terror that Johnny Ryder had over the NAWA with his unfair dealings, his mistreatment of his very good friend, Golden Gladiator number 2. Best friend, excuse me. So Golden Gladiator number 2 did the only reasonable thing. He went out and found a couple of new best friends.
That's right.
One that's got the bankroll of JP Lehman behind him, and one that has over 40 years of wrestling experience.
Yeah.
You see, Golden Gladiator moved on from you, Johnny Ryder. You're stuck in the past, brother. You might be backwoods tough, but you're also in a backwoods state of mind. You better catch up with the present.
Right. Yeah, neither one of these boys smell like cheap PBR. Tell them, Austin.
I'm gonna tell you, NAWA champion back on the waist of the true champion after 20 years. Ryder, you can't, no way you can match up against this ever again. Get out while you can, brother, because we may be coming after you for good.
Yes, sir, Johnny.
Well, you just heard from the new NAWA Heavyweight Champion, awesome Austin Steele, Golden Gladiator number 2. And speaking of Golden Gladiator number 2, there's his arch rival, his nemesis there, Jeff the Hitman Hart. As Golden Gladiator number 2 still has that $5 Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Who let this idiot in the building? Mr. Crystal, my God. He's taken over from Little Donnie and the Canadian Outlaws, I believe, but Jeff the Hitman Hart has more on his plate here in NAWA than he can stand. He has got to go through all of Golden Gladiator number 2's members of the Palace of Pain. He's already defeated Thomas Extreme, and today here on the show, he's got Craig Classic, another member of the Palace of Pain that Jeff Hart is going to have to defeat here if he wants. Look at that idiot. He's drunk. Yeah, we're here at Resident Culture Brewer Company, and we're bringing the NAWA Championship Wrestling to the people on the road here. We want to thank Resident Culture Brewer for having us here. It's exciting as always once we show up here, and the beers are flowing, the wrestling moves are going on, and there he comes, Craig Classic, the member, one of the members of the Palace of Pain, as Golden Gladiator number 2 has sent his henchmen to try to take out Jeff Hart like they took out Johnny Ryder a couple of weeks ago. Well, I don't know if Craig Classic's all business here today here in the brewery, but he's got that full Nelson. Our fans are trying this brew, this IPA was made just for NAWA Championship Wrestling. It's on sale now at the Resident Culture Brewing Company with 2 great locations in the Charlotte area on Central Avenue and in South End. And he's heading into his beer. So here, hold my beer. I got to go beat up Jeff the Hitman Hart. And Craig Classic, if he can defeat Hart here today, Jeff Hart will not receive a rematch for that almost called it the NAWA $5. It's pretty much become the NAWA $5 Wrestling Heavyweight title, but Jeff Hart looking to reclaim his title after being screwed out of it just a couple of months ago, and Gladiator's been holding on to it now for a while. These guys here and they want to be on the camera, but here we go. The brewery's full, and the action is getting ready to get underway here on the program here with your opening contest. It's Great Classics pandering to the crowd. Jeff Hart is all business. He's here to get his rematch against Golden Gladiator number 2. We got 2 more exciting matches for you later on in the show. We got Thomas Extreme taking on Kasey Fox, and the AWA television champion, the Big Nasty Bastards, are going to be taking on Ted, defending that title. But we got them locking up here as Great Classic former NWA junior heavyweight champion, and the idiot sold the belt to someone in Japan. What a dumbass. Excuse my language, but how dumb can you get? He's got a new look here this week. He's not kingly anymore. He's been kicked out of the throne, kicked off the throne of his kingdom, and now he's kind of got a homeless look to him. We might just start calling him Homeless Great Classic. I don't know if he'll like that or not, but that's the kind of approach we got. But here, he's really taking Jeff Hart to school here. Some chain wrestler just takes him over. He's just got control of that wrist. That's Great Classic. He's been trained in Japan, all over the world. He's made an impression in this business, but he's never faced anyone the stature or having the ability of Jeff the Hitman Hart before. But he's really handling the Hitman right now, face first into that turnbuckle. And Great Classic is all business now. I thought he was coming out here for a party, but now, oh, wait a minute, now he's got that beer, that Full Nelson IPA. He's got another can of it. He's gonna get this all over the ring. He just cracked it open, and he's pouring it down the throat of Jeff the Hitman Hart. I don't know if that's, does Jeff drink? I don't think he swallowed it. He just spit it out. I want to tell you that does not have anything to do with the flavor of the Full Nelson IPA. I think Jeff Hart just isn't a beer drinker. Big back elbow, taking him off his feet. The referee gets in a position and only gets a 2 count, puts his hand on the rope. Good ring awareness by the Hitman, the former $5 wrestling heavyweight champion, Kenny Omega's favorite wrestler, Kenny Omega's dream opponent, Jeff the Hitman Hart. But right now, Great Classic's living that dream with those knife-edge chops, and again, throwing him head first into that turnbuckle. Another knife-edge chop. Snapmares him over. I don't know if Jeff Hart has been in the ring with people at this level, but couldn't beat Joey Janela. But I wouldn't compare Great Classic to Joey Janela either. Most people call both of them outlaw mud show goofs, I think, especially that, look at just driving the point of that elbow into the temple area, and now just working the nose of the Hitman. Great Classic really not playing games to a Hitman. He wants to make sure that his best friend, his best pal, the man that brought him in to the Palace of Pain, the Golden Gladiator number 2, does not have to see Jeff the Hitman Hart again down the road for that championship. He's just hitting him with that can, that full can of alcohol, and our official's not doing anything about it. Mr. Crystal's trying to, he's just stomped. Come on, this is getting out of control. This is completely illegal as Jeff Hart is trying to get back into the ring here after having his sack stomped out. They're taking a timeout. I don't believe there's any timeouts here in pro wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, but they do have the count of 10. Jeff Hart has the count of 10. As Great Classics outworking the Hitman here inside the square circle this week. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Yes, I'm your host, Michael Elliott. Forgot to tell you that at the start, but if you've been watching, you know the sound of my voice. And as you tell, there's no one here with me this week. GT guy tonight, he's running around doing interviews. He's probably running around the brewery drinking beer. Who knows? He may be in COVID protocol. I don't know the circumstances as well. No one knows where Golden Gladiator number 2 is either. He figured he'd be here watching as Great Classic takes on Jeff Hart here, but maybe he's not worried about it. He certainly isn't here. Maybe he's hanging out with the crawdads again, or it's some bush race. I don't really know. God knows, Redbeard, where the hell are you? Here we go. Oh, Jeff Hart with a cheap shot and pokes him right in the eye. Jeff Hart's going to have to do whatever he can, use every advantage he can to beat Craig Classic here this week as he shoots him into the corner. Big running splash from Hart, the Hitman, taking all that 200+ pounds and smashing the Classic down into the mat there. Jeff the Hitman Hart, he is no slouch, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he is a former $5 heavyweight champion, but what's Mr. Crystal doing up on the apron here? Oh, Jeff, oh, what a shot to the midsection and the lower regions as his buddy, his friend, his pal, Mr. Crystal distracted our official, and now just biting Craig Classic in the face. In this match, the rules have been very, very relaxed here. Oh, he just spit that beer right back into the face of Jeff Hart. He's got to, if he don't like full Nelson IP after this match, I don't know if anybody will. He's definitely got a healthy dose of it here in this match. Big running forearm smash. Here he comes again. Big, holy Christ. And Jeff Hart just folds over before that Bulldog after that running foot, that bare foot from the homeless Craig Classic into the mush right there. And Jeff Hart, he's seeing stars. I don't know how much more he can take here in this matchup. Craig Classic now going up for a suplex. Can't get him over. Oh, Jeff Hart reverses it. Reverses the suplex. And now Craig Classic is in trouble. Hart back to his feet first. This could be the opening that he needed. What's he doing? Is he calling for the Hitman's elbow? Yes, he's calling for it. He doesn't have an elbow pad to take off like old Dwayne. Oh, look at this. The Canadian Hitman elbow drop. And this place is they're just stunned into silence by this action, by that elbow drop there from Jeff Hart. Here we go, cover. Still just gets a 2 count as Craig Classic kicks out, and Jeff Hart may not get that oh, wait a minute, big boot to the gut, stunner. He hit him with the stunner. He covers, and that's it. 2, 3, and Jeff the Hitman Hart defeats homeless Craig Classic right here, ladies and gentlemen. How many more members of the Palace of Pain is Jeff Hart gonna have to go through? Oh wait, he's just pouring that beer all over Craig Classic, and the can is now empty. And there's your winner, Jeff the Hitman Hart, keeping his chances of getting that $5 wrestling heavyweight title match against Gladiator number 2 alive. Will he ever get it? He's still got a few more members left to go. But there's your winner, Jeff the Hitman Hart.
Hello, wrestling fans. I'm standing here with Thomas Extreme. You're facing Kasey Fox. Your thoughts, sir?
My thoughts on Kasey Fox. She is a little girl. I am a man. And all these people think a little girl is going to beat Thomas Extreme. I'm the cardio king. No one can keep up with me. So when I'm in the ring with that little girl, bam! 1, 2, 3.
Here to hear, folks. 1, 2, 3. Thomas Extreme.
You gotta order this. Jimmy Valiant. Yes, WWE. Jimmy Valiant's blueprint to become a pro wrestler. Everything that you need to know, Big M. Everything you need to know, Big Joe, is in this manual right here. Everything to be a great professional wrestler. You name it, it's in here. Order one now. Hey, at jimmyvaliant.weebly.com or go to jimmyvaliant.outlook.com. Everything right here. What does that say, Big M?
Everything you, that's me, not Captain Joe, will need to know about becoming
this?
a great professional wrestler will be found in this manual.
Order now. Oh yeah.
Hey, when the Gladiatorholics are all hanging out down in Charlotte, where they show up, Resident Culture Brewery. There's 2 locations, one on Central Avenue and one down on the south end. They just made a beer for me, the greatest wrestler of all time, the Golden Gladiator. Number 2, you might find me down here. And if you're a dude, don't talk to me. If you're a lady, say 18 to 45 and got loose morals, call me.
Get your full Nelson IPA only at Resident Culture Brewing Company with 2 great locations in South End and Plaza Midwood, Charlotte, North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with us during that very, very quick commercial break and joining us here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. There he comes, Thomas Extreme. We just heard from him before the commercial break about his opponent. This is going to be an intergender match. Male versus female, as Thomas Extreme is going to be taking on Kasey Fox right here in the Resident Culture Brewing Company in a one-on-one contest. And Thomas says this is going to be easy work for him. He's not worried about Miss Fox at all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here again on the longest running episodic television show in the Carolinas. And there she is, Kasey Fox, coming to the ring, glowing on her head, and she's ready to face Thomas Extreme. She's not afraid of a challenge. She's not afraid of any man, as she's going to walk in here and try to do what many people would say would be an upset by defeating the former NAWA heavyweight champion, former NAWA light heavyweight champion, Thomas Extreme, here in singles competition. And it's going to be an interesting matchup to see as Thomas is well-rounded in every area in the ring. Kasey Fox still young in her career. She's done some big things earlier. Whoa, big things by slapping the taste right out of Thomas's mouth, but he's not going to discriminate. He's throwing punches and kicks right down into the corner. He's going to teach this little girl not to lay her hands on him. As we got the matches underway, the bell's been rung, and look at this little spitfire, Kasey Fox. She's fighting back, throwing forearms. Thomas is reeling here. She shoots him across into the turnbuckle pad. Oh, look at this. Cartwheel right into the back elbow, and a uppercut. What a cutter, what a combination of moves here by Kasey Fox, and puts the exclamation point on with that elbow, and now a leg drop. Thomas Extreme's getting hit with a flurry of moves. I don't think he expected this, because he's usually the fast one, the king of cardio. There he goes. Thomas Extreme caught off guard, but not for long, as he's reversed his fortune here. Now picks her up and just slams her to the mat with ease. Now he's taking his shirt off. He's choking her with, holy Christ, he's choking this girl with a t-shirt. Kasey Fox in trouble now. Thomas Extreme is not, he's all business now. He's gotten surprised one too many times. Irish whips across face first. Oh, look at this. What is Thomas doing? Now he's just choking her, holding her in the corner and choking her. He has to the count of 5. Our official Mike Ramsey gets to 4 before Thomas lets her go. Now he's up on the high rent district here in the Resident Culture Brewing Company. Oh, nobody home there. Fox hits him with an arm drag. Thomas Extreme back up to his feet, getting kicked right in the middle. Oh, I call it a Fox factor. How's that? Not an X factor. Dumps his face right into the mat there. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Not enough yet to put away the former champion, Thomas Extreme, who's kind of been on an up and down cycle here in NAWA here recently, with matches against Max Carnage and the 4-way with Jet Morris and Zay Vega and Carnage. He kind of had an up and down few months here, but looking to get back on track is Thomas Extreme with a victory over Kasey Fox. Here he comes off the rope. Oh God, blockbuster rolls right through, right picking her back up with him. Going for a suplex. Oh, she fights it off. And again, he gets her, gets her up and over. Does Thomas Extreme. Didn't look like he was going to get her. She was fighting for her life there, but on the 3rd attempt, Thomas able to pick her up and pull her over. And I just punch her right in the face. our official Mike Ramsey's trying to get control of this as Hugo Thomas quickly up to that top rope, as he's known for his speed and his cardio. Big elbow drop, Macho Man style there. Let's see if he gets the 3 count. Only good enough for 2, and Thomas Extreme, you can see the frustration mounting in his face as he's screaming in frustration. And now he's applying a armbar type submission here as Kasey Fox, she's not close to the ropes at all. Thomas has her positioned away. He should keep that on her till she submits. Now he's got the arm working himself up to his feet. What's he got in mind here? He shouldn't have let her back up to her feet, but he should have kept that submission hold applied because she was in some serious trouble there. And now he's got her up. Another big slam, just tossing this female Kasey Fox around like it's nothing. He's going back up to the top. Maybe he thinks another Macho Man-esque elbow drop from the top rope's going to cut it and finish her off. Nobody home for that double stomp. She rolls out of the way. Big spear. Holy Christ, takes it right off her feet. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. You hear the scream of Kasey Fox as she's either frustrated or she's ready to put the end of this to Thomas Extreme here. Big forearm shots. Into the corner they go. And threes are looking over. Up, but Thomas reverses it. Kasey Fox in the corner and takes a forearm of her own from Thomas. Mr. Extreme back in control. Oh no, back elbow there from Kasey Fox. She goes up to the second rope, catches the boot, drags her back down. Oh, these forearms are just flying here in this matchup. Look at this handstand. Now she's got him up. Hurricane Rana. Oh, what a combination there. What a move. Kicking it, got another Fox Factor right there. The second one. Here she comes off the ropes. Oh, hits her with a whiteout. That's what I call it. Thomas is in some trouble now. Oh, just plants him face first with the stroke there. Hits him with the stroke. 1, 2. Oh, and only a 2 count. I really thought Thomas Extreme was done there. I thought he was out of this matchup. I thought that was the end after that series of moves that Kasey Fox just hit on him. I didn't think Thomas had anything left in him. I didn't think he had it in him to kick out, and you can see Kasey Fox does not know what to do as Thomas Extreme is clutching his face, crawling back up to his feet. What is Kasey Fox going to have to do to defeat Thomas Extreme here? She must have something in mind. She's looking at the crowd. She's looking back at Thomas. Oh, wow, he breaks her right in the eyes, and as I've said several times, there's no good. Oh, kicks him in the nuts. Hits him with a stunner as our official didn't see that. 2, 3, and Kasey Fox with the win here. I had a little questionable tactics, but she did what she had to do to get the victory. And there's your winner, Kasey Fox over Thomas Extreme. Kasey Fox picking up a huge singles victory here on NAWA Championship Wrestling.
Teddy boy, Teddy talk, Teddy this, Teddy that, Teddy Roosevelt. I don't really care which Teddy I get. You're coming for this, Ted, which means, uh-oh, big mistake. I don't care how many TED Talks you had. I don't care. The man in white there shows himself here in front of God and glory himself. I'm going to kick his ass too. Just like I'm going to kick your ass. You can't take what's yours, not yours. Yeah, it's yours, it's not yours. It don't really damn matter anymore. Because, Ted, you're mine. And I'm going to drop you and whoever you bring out to that ring, the man in white. God bless him. Ted, it's time for me and you to have a little TED Talk. I'll see you real soon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's coming up next. B.N.B versus Ted for the television title. That's your main event. Stick around. It's going to be here just a moment. Television title on the line. Main event this week.
Hey fans, I'm here with Ted. Ted, you're gonna be facing B.N.B for the NAWA TV title. What's your thoughts?
Let me tell you, I have been looking forward to this. I have been squandered so many times. I should have been up there getting my chance at the belt. And finally, I get this one shot at the TV title. And I'm gonna make it work. That belt will look so good on me, right? This is gonna be our belt now. Once I win that belt, B.N.B, look out. There's a new man coming to town.
Big thirst, many professionals reach for the smooth taste of Mellow Yellow.
Woo, baby, Mellow Yellow, the taste that beats Mountain Dew.
And now, Mellow Yellow has pictures and all the facts on your favorite NWA wrestlers. Ric Flair, Sting, the Road Warriors,
And even my pretty face.
head to your favorite store and collect all 12.
Woo! Take it from Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Make the Mellow Yellow move.
Hey, at High Spots WN, the best $9.99 in the business, huh? Get it now. Best $9.99 in the business! What up, man? The best $9.99.
Best 99 in the business.
Best $9.99. However,
Best $9.99 in the business, y'all!
Best 99 in the business. Anyway,
$9.99.
$9.99.
Why aren't you getting it now?
Best $9.99.
Not in the business. That's why they don't need it. What up?
You're not gonna find content like this on.
Whoa.
Whoa! The best $9.99 you'll ever spend. Oh my God, that rhymed! Bam!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking through us for that very quick commercial break. It is now time for your main event this week, Television Championship on the line. And there you see the challenger, Ted, the madman, the psychopath. I don't know what to classify. I'm surprised he hasn't ran all the way through this brewery, but he's into the ring now. And there you see Max Carnage by his side. After we saw just a couple of weeks ago, these two joined forces after smashing that glass bottle into the face of Axel Jaggers inside that steel cage match. And boy, oh boy, I'm sure Jaggers is going to be on the warpath. But here comes the NAWA Television Champion, a member of the Moonshine Express, the Big Nasty, and he is at home here inside of a brewery here. Well, these are his people, the kind that like to drink. Maybe they don't like moonshine, but they don't serve it here either. But this is his this is his cup of tea. This is his cup of shiner, so to speak. But he's got that TV title that he won in the bunkhouse. Stampede was presented to him by the Boogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. He's been defending it anywhere and everywhere that he can. And he's defending it here today in your main event against Ted, the Man in White's favorite wrestler. Wonder if Max Carnage has met the Man in White yet. But there's that beautiful Television Championship, and it is on the line here. And Max Carnage is saying that belt's coming with him. And look at Ted. He's over there introducing himself to the Big Nasty. These two might actually could be probably good friends. They're both crazy as heck. But here's the advantage that Ted has this week. He's got Max Carnage on the outside. So Big Nasty usually has Bootleg Dave or Cousin John Boy out here with him. But neither here this week. Not sure where the rest of the Express is at. But here we go, main event time for the television title. It's on the line. Will Ted be the man to take the belt from the Big Nasty Bastard, or will the B.N.B continue his reign as television champion? Here we go. They've locked up here. And the Big Nasty throws Ted down onto the mat, showing his strength. Look at that jive. Look at that jig, that moonshine jig there. He likes to do that every so often. And Max Carnage and Ted are trying to regroup here early on. The match has just started, and I don't think Ted realizes what he's gotten into with this guy. He's a massive individual. Wonder why he wears that mask. We've got to find that out. Oh, and just throwing Ted down again. and dancing all in the middle of the ring. And Ted and Max Carnage again, they want that belt. They want to bring it home to the man in white. So Ted, we've got to find out more about this man in white. We've been talking about him forever. And whoever gave this guy Ted a talk show segment on this show is an idiot. Here we go, collar and elbow tie once again between Ted and Big Nasty. And here we go. He's going to throw him off again. Wait, no, Ted fighting it. Ted fighting it off, and throws him right back down for a third time. You figure Ted would try some type of a different approach. Oh, here we go. Moves out of the way. Oh, catches him. Oh, throws him into the corner. Ted has just had enough. He's choking Big Nasty right there in the corner. And now just giving him some shots. And here we go. Max Carnage on the apron, choking the Big Nasty out. What in the world? He's fighting two men here as our official John Harkey being distracted by Ted. Can B.N.B beat two men? I don't know. That TV title looks to be in jeopardy now. He's just choking him right over the top rope. Big Nasty, last week was just in that big Thunderdome cage match. Is he recovered? Has he recovered? I know he took a lot of damage in it. But now he's reversed it here on Ted and kicking Ted down into the corner. Getting him up now. Shoots him across here, takes him off, big reversal. Nobody at home for Ted. He just goes right back to that arm. Does the B.N.B. He's asking these people here inside the Resident Culture Brewing Company that they want him to break his arm. He goes for it. He's trying to yank it right out of the socket, and Ted is in some serious pain. You can hear the people here. They want it one more time. They want it. Here we go. Big Nasty trying to just take the arm and yank it right off of the body of Ted, as he's not able to do so, but the fans really want to see Ted get it here. And here we go. What's going to happen? Max Carnage on the floor. Our official John Harkey trying to get things under control as he just raked him in the eyes. Ted going straight for the eyes. He's trying to make sure his arm is okay. Ted needs to stay on top of this big man while he can. Big splash. Gonna hit him into the corner head first. Driving that head, that hard head of B.N.B. into the corner there again. Max Carnage choking, giving Ted the advantage here. Trying to choke the life right out of him and choke that TV title out of his possession. And now Ted just choking him again. Oh, they're wearing down the Big Nasty little by little. Oh my God. Max Carnage just throwing in the trash talk there to our official, but he needs to worry about his partner Ted here in the match. Big reversal there. Oh, just chops him. And again, overhand chops right into the chest. Ted going down on the, I think Big Nasty's had enough of Max Carnage. He's trying to kick him right there. Oh, another knife edge chops, takes Ted right off his feet, goes for the pin. Only gets a 2 count. Ted able to take that body weight of Big Nasty and throw him off. Oh, Max Carnage up on the apron now. What's he getting involved in this match for the 3rd or 4th time already? It's TV title match official John Harkey trying to get him down off the apron here. What is going on? Is Nasty's getting back up to his feet. Ted back up to his feet. Big headbutt. Oh, both of these men have a hard head, as we've seen in the past. Both men go down and are out on the mat. Holy crap. A double noggin knocker there with 2 of the most hard-headed men in NAWA. As we've seen them both utilize that headbutt over the years here on the program. Both men trying to get back to their feet. Both men up. Here we go. Big clothesline. Max Carnage is getting in the ring. He eats an elbow. One for Ted, too. This is 2-on-1 now. Another clothesline for Max Carnage. Ducks under. Grabs that arm again. He hits him. He's got him. Slop drop. Ted. 1, 2, 3. And there. Big Nasty able to defeat Ted. with the assistance of Max Carnage there, able to beat both of these men and can defend that TV title here on your main event this week, ladies and gentlemen. What a main event. What a great episode from Resident Culture Brewing Company. We'll be here next week at the Brewing Company. That's all the time we got. We're desperately out of time. As a man of the people, the TV champion, so long for now.